Why, hello there. We are on Monday, April 22nd. We're about a third of the way through the season. Awesome job so far. Had a request from a member to talk about playing without the cross. It was a great question in terms of the judgment on when we actually call it. So just to look at the rule, we're at rule 652, and then there's B2. There's a lot of different layers to this one, but essentially just comes to if a player takes part in the play of the game in any manner without the cross. It becomes a technical foul. We are going to employ our slow whistle. So it is a play on. And then again, we want to keep those brief. Think 2 Mississippi max on your play ons. Might even be 1 Mississippi. If that other team cannot pick up the ball immediately, should blow it. We're going to avoid a lot of conflict that way. Situation J in that rule then says if B1 then participates or attempts to participate in the play without the cross. So again, it is our judgment, right, that comes in there. When do we call it? We've seen it where the player loses the stick. The ball is within their frame. We're probably going to be pretty immediate. We see that the player has a stick out and is helicopter checked and the ball is away. If that player then makes contact, or if the other defender needs to run around them even without contact, we might judge that they are then participating within that 5-yard scrimmage area. We've seen it with the hands and they draw contact, right? As bang, bang play. That's your judgment. You might call that. The player then kind of gets out of it. There is no substantial movement from that defenseman who's not interfered with to then get it, even if his teammate comes in, the player who lost his cross comes in, it becomes a ground ball and he stands back. His stick can be in there, is good. We need to look to make sure that the stick is not covering the ball. If it is, then we have a withhold. If the ball is stuck in the cross as it's helicoptering around, we've seen that. We also have a withhold, right, which is different than, so our withhold is we're covering our hand, right? Some guys go flat. I like to go kind of ball of my fist in here, which is fine. Or we just go procedure. We're going playing without it and we're pointing that way, right? So again, we should be play on, tweet, 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 playing without it, point. Or play on, tweet, 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 tweet. That's withhold going this way. Should be nice, brief, 1 Mississippi, really 2 Mississippi max on those calls. Again, the play on should be short. We want to avoid that defender flipping the stick, going nuts. We're going to show a quick video on that. We can go into a conduct or even on a sportsmanlike conduct or even a delay game. Are areas we can go if they are moving that stick away. So we're going to watch the game. This is from earlier in the season. Probably the most famous one so far this season was when Penn played Duke down at Duke, and early in the season was an upset. You're going to see the player come in on the inbound here. And we're going to see it. We're going to have an immediate. I'm going to hit this one button real quick. So we have it. He is now preventing the defensive player from getting the ball. So he's attempting to participate. He's within 5 yards of the ball. We'll make this circle around it. He is now playing without the cross. You should see we have an arm straight up. 1, 2 officials, arm straight up. We already have the whistle going to our mouth. Tweet, 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 tweet. Player loses it again. A little bit frustrated. We want to try to avoid that if we can. Calm everybody down. That's what they're yelling about right now. You flip the stick. So again, judgment, do your best, game management, and have some fun.